Hey dear, Zumzi here, and I know that typically best of the year wrap-up videos come out early in the year. Now it's March, but I've had some family stuff going on, as well as some secret writing projects I've been working on in the background. So I'm on Wizard Gandalf time right now. With that said, without further ado, let's go over my favorite new manga of 2023. First, let's kick off this list with a manga for my fellow night owls. Insomniacs After School by Makoto Ojiro. It's a slice-of-life drama about two misfit introverts who restart their school's defunct astronomy club so they can take naps and hang out in its old observatory. All in all, it's such a beautiful, bittersweet story that looks up to capture the wonder of the night sky, while at the same time staying grounded and utterly human. Next, I have another contemporary manga called Don't Call It Mystery by Yumi Tamura. The story follows a brilliant college student who is trying to solve a murder that he's been framed for in order to prove his innocence. I think what I love most about this series is how perceptive and intuitive the main character is without being a stereotypical asshole genius detective. He's fantastic at reading and understanding people, and in a nutshell, this is an introspective mystery series that really looks into the heart of its characters. Now, if you want a mystery series that packs more of a bite, well then DRCL Midnight Children by Shin-ichi Sakamoto might be your cup of tea because this one has fangs. I'm not sure what the hashtag in the title is about, but the manga is a darkly enchanting retelling of Dracula where the infamous vampire plagues a boarding school and Mina and her classmates have to figure out how to stop him. Overall, this manga is pure magic. Every page is a visual feast for the eyes, and it almost feels like I'm watching a ballet, and I'm just in awe of Sakamoto's skills as an artist. So much, in fact, that I just had to include another manga of his on this list. However, this one asks the question, what if we made the Sanson family of executioners insanely beautiful and amped up the melodrama? Well, you'd get Innocent. As a warning though, Innocent is not for the faint of heart. It's a historical manga that follows the tumultuous period leading up to the French Revolution, and due to the subject matter, you can expect bucket loads of blood and awkward family dinners in this one. If you can stomach it though, it's a really fascinating and compulsive read. Next, we have a supernatural seinen series that I'm so happy we finally got in English, and I'm talking about none other than Homunculus by Hideo Yamamoto. It's a psychological thriller about a down-on-his-luck guy named Nakanishi who lives out of his car. So he agrees to become a guinea pig for an experimental surgery that'll supposedly awaken his sixth sense. At first, Nakanishi is cynical and doesn't believe anything will happen until he starts seeing really bizarre things and his whole world turns upside down. At its core, this is a story that explores human nature and asks what it means to be human. So if you like psychological manga that are in the vein of Parasite, you'll probably love this one as well. Okay, next, let's rewind a bit and travel back in time with Sword the Demon Hunter Kijin Gentosho by Motoo, Nakanishi, and Yu Satomi. It's a historical fantasy manga about the forbidden love between a duty-bound shrine maiden and Jinta, the guardian who loves her and who is trying to prevent a prophesied calamity from happening 100 years in the future. Now, I don't want to give too much of the plot away, but all in all, it's a compelling tale filled with demons, heartbreak, and betrayal, and it also happens to be getting a beautiful anime adaptation, so this is definitely a series that you want to keep an eye out for. Okay, this next manga is honestly such a gem. It's a beautifully poignant collection of short stories called One More Step, Come Stand by My Side that takes a raw and intimate look at relationships and human connection. It skillfully explores heavy subject matter like a kidnapped and blindfolded princess who begins to develop feelings for her silent captor. And the final story, about a man struggling with his wife's cancer, legitimately left me in tears, and I cannot recommend this enough if you want something that'll tear your heart out. Alright, here we are at the end of the list, and I saved my favorite for last. If I could only pick one manga of the year for 2023, it would have to be The Summer Hikaru Died by Mokumokuren. It's an emotionally driven horror drama about a boy named Hikaru who goes missing in the woods and comes back changed, leaving his childhood friend trying to wrestle with his complex emotions towards this imposter. All in all, it's a story about obsession, guilt, and grief that'll continue to haunt you and linger with you even after you finish its final pages. Alright, that is a wrap. If I missed your top new manga of 2023, let me know about it down below in the comments. And cheers to an amazing year of manga ahead, because we have some awesome looking releases that I'm really looking forward to. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all later. See ya!